built a stump for Congressman Marsha Blackburn and her bid for a Senate seat. Joining us from Nashville, former Reagan economist Art Laffer. All right, Art, we know it's a tight race, but we also know that Congressman Blackburn has come on pretty strong here in recent polls, local polls. How much will President Trump have an impact? How much of an impact will he have?
Well, he's already had a huge impact on Marsha. I mean, she's been the Trump representative in Washington. She's carried the heavy load for the president. She's done so much on the tax bill and on all the good economics. She's just the most fantastic congressperson you've ever seen, and she will be our next senator. She's just great, and I think she'll win by a fairly sizable amount. But she is wonderful, and Trump coming here is just icing on the cake. It's just fantastic. But, Charles, I've got to tell you, you have the quote in a few minutes ago that I'm going to use for the next week. They should perhaps hire more scientists and less lawyers. What a phenomenal phrase. I love you for that. Just love you for that. It's just great.
And I bet the biotech investors would love to see that also. Let me ask you.
But you're going to get sued tomorrow. I just thought I'd mention.
Well, I may have to call on your expertise then. I know you're an expert witness sometimes. Hey, help me out with this, though. I know Nashville had a mayoral election last week. Carol Swain, who was polling at 9%, came in at 23-24. I thought that was something of a moral victory for Republicans, particularly considering Nashville, I guess, has become more liberal. But why is that state looking like a tougher race these days for the GOP?
Well, the only thing is the only race that looks at all tougher, to be honest, is Marsha's. And that's because she's going against the former governor of the state of Tennessee back 9 years ago. He was the governor, and fairly popular governor. Everyone was Democrat back then. When I moved here, 7 out of the House seats out of 9 were all Democrats. The governor was a Democrat. All the state legislature was Democrat. That's 10, 12 years ago. It's had a complete flip. And Marsha is the future, and Phil Bredesen, as lovely a guy as he is the past. And he just isn't going to make it. He doesn't have the energy and the power really needed to be a great senator, and he'd be a one-termer at best. And Marsha's just got all the energy, all the ideas, all the correct ways of thinking, and she has done so much, I mean, Charles, to make this state and this country a better place. I can't think of a better senator than Marsha Blackburn will be.
Yeah, I have to admit she is one of my favorite people in Congress.
She's just fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
And what a lovely person besides. On personal level, she's just really very, very nice.
Yeah, and the work she's doing on opioids, I think, is fantastic as well. Art,
I agree.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Charles. Thank you. And I've got your phrase. Just remember that.